Hey guys, what's good? Rising Phoenix 1 on an early Monday morning. And so I got up this morning. I was going to say, and what did I see? Sorry to QJB for that. This, right? And I opened it up while waiting for the coffee to brew, and through blurry eyes, I'm like, all right, a 95 Strat small forward Carmelo Anthony. Um, it was just the headband that threw me off, but it is, in fact, my favorite small forward in NBA Live Mobile because he's always just killer, and that's Brandon Ingram. And look at his shooting stats. Oh my goodness. I think there's somebody at EA who just loves Brandon Ingram. We were searching, we just got a match. Um, and yes, we got him. Excessive, yeah, but I can live with that, right? Um, it's not about what's excessive for someone else, it's about what's excessive for me, I guess. That's the psychology of it. Um, if you went out and bought like a paperback psychology book, written by a non-psychologist, that might be the psychological advice you would get. But no, I saw Ingram. I was getting Ingram. We have a match. We want to see how he's going to play in this lineup. I tried to get this lineup to a 100, but it just wasn't happening. Maybe somebody has got it there. I don't know. We're not going to bounce back and forth between lineups every time I try to put a new card in here. But the strategic metal boosts 125 total, and the Kerr boost item boosts 120. So I even tried, matching 9 so I could put the Nets court that matches finesse and that Nets jersey that is the highest boosted jersey in there, and no go. Okay, no go. So I tried some other options too, but why don't we just do some gameplay? Now we've got Adebayo, and we'll talk about that after the gameplay because I'm hearing lots of stories, lots of, fifth, sixth, seventh hand hearsay about people getting Adebayo without finishing all 493s. So let's see what we drew. 97, all right. 99 versus a 97. Finesse lineup. So we're gonna see how Brandon can do with a lot of contested shots, right? Because I really like to shoot with Ingram from the corner. And with this 2-3 zone, well, he's going to have, depending on which corner I go in, he's either going to have a power forward typically or the center. And the center is going to be harassing the far corner. So Brandon is going, fortunately, to the near corner. And we'll see how he does. Boom. Well, that's not a surprise. I'm telling you, man, Brandon Ingram cards. Oof. Nice block. Where's Brandon? Over Garnett. Boom. Oh man, I love Brandon Ingram cards. And Ingram, he's still really young, but he's a guy that has the potential to ultimately win let's see, where's PG-13 going? That way. To ultimately win an MVP, I think. He's got that potential. Back to him, back to him. All right, not bad. Not bad at all. Exactly what I would expect with an Ingram card. Over Jokic. It's no problem for Ingram. So this is not a card that you're going to be able to get no money spent. We'll talk about that in a minute. But, you know, now that we're able to get our coins up, you're going to have an opportunity at some point, if you want this card, to get it from the auction house, right? Nice block by Brandon. Take it back to him for a wide open shot. I think these have all been shots with Ingram, right? So he's what, 6 for 7? Nice tip by Ingram, but they get it back. Oof. All right, Brandon. Let's see how you can do from like the short wing here. Boom. Damn. This is a good card. All right, couldn't find Ingram, so we had to go with a little midi by Curry. That was pretty good, right? I think he was 7 for 8 from 3. We'll start one more search while we first talk about what's going on with Bam, right? What's up with Bam? All right, what's up with Bam is, you know, I'm hearing, again, it's multiple level hearsay, but I'm hearing that people have been getting Bam yesterday and today by claiming 393s. So, if that's true, and if that's the way it's going to be, that doesn't, I don't know, I don't think that makes him acquirable, no money spent, because he'd be, you know, you'd have to get 3 and then you'd have to complete Bam. But for low money spent guys, if it's just after 3, then I suspect, and again, this is just all my supposition, I suspect that Bam is going to be attainable for low money spent guys, if you really can get him after 3. So, I mean, I don't know how to rate this promo, this first round promo anymore. If in fact it's true that you can get Bam now, and it's the way it's going to stay, because it's like a moving target, and after claiming 393s, if you can get Bam after 393s, then I would have to, you know, up the rating on the promo and say, okay, you know, this is fair, you know, not like fair like, ooh man, that's not fair. But fair like, you know, better than poor and not great. So we're going to put it in the fair category on the assumption that what I've heard is true. So I don't know. I kind of feel like a yo-yo on this promo, right? I mean, it doesn't change the fact that I'm not, and it's clear now, I'm not a fan only of the game style choices that they put on the cards. At least 3 of them are just totally wrong. Harden, George, and Davis, and arguably Middleton. And then this is what I was greeted with again this morning. Did we actually start a search? That was stupid. So there are, I think, 5 events a day that you get to play on the dailies map, and you do get a token. That don't know what to tell you because I don't know how long this is open. These sets are open for a week and 2 days, but I have no idea how long the promo will be going. It probably says somewhere, but I didn't see it. But these Future Glory tokens, those you take one out and you can buy Ingram for 10K, NBA cash all the way up to 30K if you don't have any of them. So those are pretty valuable ones to get, and you can get them by claiming. For instance, I got one by completing and claiming. Obviously, 95% through the store, right? Towns. Got another one by claiming 90 Siakam. And then the third one, there was a store offer for 7,500 NBA cash. And you could pick one of the 392s, Lowry, Allen, and Porter. And it gave you tokens plus that $10,000 token, right? So that's how I got the third one. And yeah, there you have it. So, no money spent. Gosh, guys, I don't know. It depends on the length of the events on the dailies map. But for sure, you could get an 88 Zach LaVine. Maybe you can get Siakam if you wanted to go for Siakam instead. I just don't know, fellas. So I'm not going to speculate anymore on that because that's all I'm doing is speculating. So we've completed all the 2-card ones. We've got some more cards sitting there for this one, the 1500 one. Yeah, so that's it. And did I get a match? Yeah, we did. Okay, a 96. So we're going to feature Brandon Ingram because he's the new card. And I need to pay a little more attention to what Bam is or is not doing on the boards. Magic. I got to tell you, man, I don't know when Magic's AI got so good. But the last few days anyway, his AI is just killer. So we shall see. He ate me alive in both of my league drives yesterday. One more than the other, but at least one of them, I think it was the first drive, he had 3 threes. They're all those, fadeaway varieties, the ones that really, really tick you off. Yeah, so. All right. So we've talked about the Brandon Ingram promo. We've talked about what impact the rumors I'm hearing have on my rating of the first round promo. Okay, Brandon. Boom. Dang, dang, dang. Oof. There we go. That's the PG-13 and those hands he has for knocking the ball loose in the wing and in the corner. Oh, he put PG-13 on his back. How am I supposed to defend him with PG-13 if he puts him on his back? All right, we're going to assume Brandon's down here. Nope. card. That Brandon Ingram card, like every other one. Trying to remember, there was one, I think it might have been one of the cartoon cards or whatever, something like that. Maybe it was, I don't know. It was a colorful card with like circles on it and stuff. It was like, I don't, a higher Brandon Ingram in season 4. Dang. And thus the answer to why I like Brandon cards so much. I'll take the offensive foul. Quit complaining, Shaq. Come on, man. I mean, come on. This is cheat code stuff right here. Whichever way you going, Brandon, that's where we're headed. All right, so he's 6 of 7. 7 of 8 in the first one. Not a lot of defense, same as it ever was. I'm just going to go with PG-13 and hopefully get the ball back to Brandon for the last shot. There we go. Take your time. So I think Brandon Ingram just went 7 for 8 2 times in a row, granted against lower OVRs. But if you've been watching my channel, you know that's not necessarily a bargain in this game to be playing a lower OVR, at least since August of Season 3, when they made certain fateful changes with unintended consequences. Changes to 1 defensive parameter. Okay, so no thank you. We'll go back to our lineups. And we'll say it again. All right, so if Bam Adebayo is accessible after 3 rather than 4 claimed 93s, then, you know, this promo goes from poor to fair, in my estimation. If it had stayed at Bam after 2 93s, then, you know, it's like between fair and good, which is, I guess, okay. Just my rating of okay. So there's bad, there's poor, there's fair, there's okay, there's good, and then there's great. That's my scale for rating promos. But I would now put this one at a fair rather than a poor. I mean, my gosh, it's a moving target. You know, I might have to wait a few more days and quit doing these, you know, as we go along evaluations of the promo, because we still don't know. Is it after 4 or is it after 3? All I know is what I've been hearing today is people have been claiming Bam after getting their third 93. So I'm assuming that maybe that was the accommodation EA made, right? Or maybe it's a fluke, or maybe it's just on, you know, Android, or I don't know. But if it's the case that you can get them after 3, then yeah, this goes up to a fair from a poor. This, you know, I'm not going to rate this because, let's face it, this is a Spenders promo. if you want to get one of the two highest rated cards. That's my understanding of it. So, with that, and again, those 382s, Lowry, Allen, Porter, those are only in the store. But they do give you some tokens, including that 10,000 NBA cash token. So for a spender's deal, yeah, it's good, right? From a free-to-play, it's not so good. But this is this is just one of those that's intended to be strongly focused on spenders, and you got to have those. You got to have spenders, or there's no game, right? This game is not going to survive on ad revenue. So, there is our lineup. And let's take one last look at Brandon Ingram. Of course, he's getting a pretty good boost from Dr. J. So for most of the left-sided stats and then the dunking stat, we got a nice 3-point shooting bump, or overall shooting bump of plus 16. I could get it to plus 18, but I don't think it makes a difference. 16, 18, I just don't think it makes a difference. And we've gone higher on the steal and given up some on the rebounding based upon our court choice. So that, fellas, is it for the day. New content today that I didn't expect, but I should have expected. I mean, obviously, in a 2-week promo, we're going to have side promos, and they're usually going to involve spending. So, but you can get you can get a card, right? I mean, there's no doubt in my mind that if you're free to play, you can get this Zach LaVine card. I don't know if it'll help you or not, but I do know this: lots of people love Zach cards, and I'm banging on them. So, EA, we've always been able to open the set card, and take a look at it from within the set. That would be immensely helpful if we could go back to that. I think everybody likes that. So, all right, with that, fellas, we are out of here, and enjoy your week, and peace out.